Hello, beautiful souls. We're back to do a personal reading. You reached out to me. You want to work with losing some weight. You'd like to improve your health. You don't want to do any radical dieting. Your own spirit says, nah, that's not for me. Okay. So let's see what we can do to work this on a spiritual way. Okay. So my friend Bubba came to mind, and he used to be a pretty heavy guy and he lost a lot of weight. So I'm going to give you a few affirmations, and you should either take notes or just watch this video a lot. That's fine too. The first thing was, he said, you can't lose it. You have to give it away. And you say, I can't reach into my stomach and pull it out and give it away. But you could tell it, okay, thank you. I release you. You can go now. Tell that what? Tell it to your cells. Tell it to your fat cells. Speak to your fat cells. Think about it and consciously focus on speaking to your fat cells and give it away. You can give it away. It is a spiritual process. For myself personally, I manifested weight loss. I don't know if it was 3 sizes or 4 sizes, like almost overnight. I don't know when it happened. This was a few years ago now, at least actually 5 or 6 years ago now. And for me, that happened when all of a sudden I started having cravings like a vegetarian. This is what I was craving. I never said, at no point did I ever say I want to lose weight. But what all of a sudden happened with my body was I started craving things differently. And I went through this change. And one of the things that happened with me spiritually at that time, right before the weight loss came through, was I told Spirit, Spirit told me, Spirit told me, you can program your cells. You can program your DNA. So everything about us is written in our DNA. And you can tell it things. And so I spoke to mine. And what I told my DNA was, look, the consciousness that I be, am the dominating energy here. I am the one who dictates the command. And I remove all previous commands. Any commands given in any other time, space, or from any other consciousness are now invalid. And I issued a new command. This is my new command, I said. My new command is that this physical vessel will only retain that which is beneficial and necessary for my overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. And anything other than that will automatically be released in the easiest, most unnoticeable way possible. And it was shortly after that when my client said, oh my God, Melinda, did you just lose a bunch of weight? I was like, I don't know. I hadn't thought about it. But then I stood up and I loosened my belt and I realized that my pants were way out. And yes, I had lost a lot of weight. And I didn't even notice it. So you have cells. Your body is made of cells. The number one thing you can remember is speak to your cells. When you say, if I eat this, it's all going to land on my hips. Oh, it's time for me to be a fat girl every time you eat. That is only programming your cells to retain weight. These are things that you don't want to say because your cells hear everything you say. They truly do. They are alive. They vibrate. They have energy. They are energy. And they are the energy that composes what you are and decides what you look like. So here we're saying you can speak differently to your cells and change your DNA. So those are some physical techniques you can do, verbal actually, to help change your physical experience. It worked for me. And when it worked for me, I know of one lady in particular who chose to use the same type of speaking to her cells, taking authority over her physical vessel and issuing a new command, and it worked for her too. She also lost like 2 or 3 dress sizes. So we're going to start with that. Now, the other thing that I got was bless your body. Bless your body, honey. Bless all your cells. Bless every bit that is you. When you look at you and you think of you and you think ugly thoughts of you, you are programming that energy into your cells too. And they're saying, you can change that. You can change that to recreate what your cells do, to restructure and reprogram it all. This is not only going to be beneficial in regards to your weight, but in regards to all health issues. Okay. Some of it will work easier than others of it. And the biggest challenge is that, do you believe that it's possible? Because that's truly the simplest solution. But I was guided to do for your reading some sacred self-care oracle cards. Now tell me why I didn't pull them out before. But let's see what we have for you from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle to help you drop the... Oh, pardon. Something else came through channeled for you as I was... Immediately when you sent your question, all this stuff started coming through. Okay. The other thing about dropping weight from the spiritual aspect. Okay. Understand that as you've been making major changes, breaking a lot of karmic cycles in your life, that was creating shifts in your energy. And as you're dropping the weight in your physical world of situations and circumstances that are not yours to carry, like taking care of everybody else and all of their stuff and their kids and their bills and their groceries and all of that stuff, as you choose to do the things that you want to do, it's amazing how weight will just fall off of you. Now, why? Because the weight that you talk about is usually centered right up on the solar plexus chakra area, right in the belly. A lot of times, humans retain weight because they're not taking actions that they know are for their own best interests. The spiritual side effect of that is you're carrying weight that is unbeneficial to you. So as you take these actions that you're spiritually guided to for your own overall empowerment through love, peace, and happiness, your weight will fall off too. The physical weight. Okay? So those are the channel messages that I have for you about this situation. Now, I'm guided to use the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. So let's get one card. They're showing me one card. I didn't expect that, but one card for you at this time. What is the message for her at this time? Please and thank you. About dropping the weight. This one right here. You see how that one stayed? That's the one. Okay. What do we have? Read. Oh, this girl is reading a book. But you are a reader. You read cards as well. read is important for you. They want you to expand your mind. They want you to take in new information, okay? And some of that new information is going to have to do with what we've already talked about, your ability to change your DNA and your cellular structure with conscious and deliberate decision making, okay? So, I'm hearing read between the lines of a lot of things that you have said to yourself, and how do they go against what you truly want for yourself? Because even though you may not know it, a lot of that contributes to all that negative self-talk, contributes to the physical weight. Every time that you really, really want to do something because it'll make you happy, contributes to the gaining of weight, because that solar plexus chakra is not functioning the way it should in honor of what your desires are. Your solar plexus chakra talks all about your actions, your willpower, your determination, your drive, the way you use your physical power in this world, the way you move your body. Mm-hmm. So, interesting. I want to know, what do they want you to read about? I'm hearing, what do they want you to read about? This is weird. Can I just say this reading is weird? What do they want you to read about? I'm being guided to pull a I Know trivia card for that. So let's see. She got the message of read. What should she be reading about? Let's see what we have. We have the Upc Barcode. Okay. True or false? The first product ever scanned in a supermarket was chewing gum. That's true. It was Wrigley's Juicy Fruit. Which one of these is true? Every product has a different code. The barcode system was invented by IBM. The first retail use was in 1952. What's true is that every product has a different code. The third open-ended question is, what does universal UPC stand for? It stands for Universal Product Code. Okay, so here's the thing. What they're giving me with this is you are tuned to a different code than others around you. Okay. You are tuned to a different code than others around you. But there is a universal product code here. That's what this code is all about. It's about a universal product code, which means, again, reiterating your ability to command your body. And you can ask it to give the weight away. You can give it new orders and new commands, speaking to your cells. Okay. There's a person who channels and has been channeling much longer than I have. And the energy that he channels is named Cryon. The man's name is Lee Carroll. Lee Carroll channeled these messages about our ability to program our cellular structure. Okay. So you looking up and doing more research about how to effectively program your cellular structure, how to effectively program your DNA in a way that's more beneficial. And what it is, it's the way your body processes everything. Okay, you want to work this from a spiritual standpoint, because I'm not a nutritionist, and that's not what you're looking for. If you want to work this from a spiritual standpoint, it's going to have everything to do with the information and how you use it, about your ability to program and speak to and communicate with your cells. And the fact that you're constantly doing that, whether you're thinking about trying to or not, your cellular structure is hearing you all the time. Okay. The other thing that I got, this is about looking up juicy things for yourself, investigating things, learning about what you love. It's like there's something been wanting to study about, learn about. It's been on your mind for a long time. And because when I saw the word read, I immediately thought of you reading cards. If you resonated with that, then your reading of cards is something that is definitely on your path. And I believe that came through in another reading for you that we've done before together. So I do feel that very strongly, and I'm getting a yes, yes, yes. They want you to read. They want you to read cards. Not just for yourself, but for others around you, okay? It doesn't have to be all doom and gloom situations. It doesn't have to be about negative things. They want you to take time and they want you to read. And I'm seeing there's a breakthrough in that. There is a breakthrough in that, okay? Interesting. All right, let's get a tarot card out here for you. Oh, no, they said read the book first. Can you read the book first? I'm like, okay. It's card number 42. 4 is about stability and foundations, and 2 is about duality and partnerships. Okay. The mantra, I enjoy expanding my mind. So this definitely has to do with, like I said, opening your mind, creating new awareness. I even get like you looking up affirmations that are body positive affirmations. Yeah, body positive affirmations. All right. Whether the book is a fantasy novel or a work of nonfiction, reading opens us to new perspectives and expands our minds. Get your hands on a book that gets you excited. Borrow one from a friend, visit your local library and ask the librarian for top picks, or go to a bookstore and browse the recommended titles tables. Turn the experience of discovering what's just right for you into an adventure. Make sure you set aside some time to read a few pages each day. This self-care practice can be perfect for beginning your day or winding down in the evening. Consider how reaching for a book instead of your phone could support you in finding more balance. What was your favorite book to read as a kid, and how does it make you feel to think about reading it now? Okay. So now for the tarot card that we're going to pull here. Guidance, please, in regards to dropping the weight. And it's the world. The world coming out for you. A successful completion. And look at this. The 2 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So one thing I'm getting here is that energy of feeling the love in your world, and definitely from and for your own self and your own vessel, meaning your own body. Okay. There's love here, and there's an ending here, but this is a successful ending. And what I'm getting is so much appreciation for everything working out just the way you wanted it to. They're saying it worked out just the way you wanted it to. That's going to help you in realizing that, of course, this is going to work out for me too. That other stuff, they're saying everything has worked out for you. Think about everything that has worked out in your favor. You wanted things, you attracted them, they worked out. You want to give away your excess weight. I give away my excess weight. Thank you, body, for giving away your excess weight now. Okay. And I've been successful with so many other things that I wanted. Of course, I'll be successful with this too. I've worked this situation and that situation spiritually. I can do that here as well. Okay. And I know that physical motion is not the easiest thing. But they're saying there is much you can do while you're sitting there. Interestingly enough. So, interesting. What they're showing me is you can actually visualize from a place of meditation. You can visualize yourself doing the whole workout and receive the benefits of doing a whole workout. And they're saying visualize yourself in the image that you would like to be. They say you could even draw yourself or hire somebody to draw you or find a picture of you with the perfect image of your body that you would like to be in, either again, or it can be something that's never exists. Draw yourself and tell them what you want the body to look like. Interesting. All right. So this is definitely a different type of reading than what I've ever done, but I never say no to a challenge. I'm being guided to pull another Sacred Self-Care Oracle message now for you. Interesting. All right. So every body has a different way. Okay, back to this real quick. Every body has a different way. Okay. Every product has its unique code. So everybody else's way of losing weight is not going to be the same as yours. All right. That's what I heard there. And chanting, look at this. Again, with the whole sitting in meditation, look at this. It's there twice. So due to physical reasons, you know your challenges in getting that body to do certain things. Again, the energy is coming here. This is about aligning your energy. This is about being body positive for yourself. And you can spiritually do the exercise. You can physically sit in meditation and bring in all that energy. Because remember, everything is the mind at the end of the day. It's actually really beautiful. I'm gonna visualize myself doing some crunches and see what happens. I've never tried this before. I wonder if it'll work for me too. The other thing is visualizing yourself in that image. Like, what is your goal? What do you want it to be? And there's actually 4 images here. Okay, and it talks about chanting. So, again, the idea of affirmations coming out and repeating those affirmations. Okay, let's see what the book has to say about this card for you. Oh, okay, here we go. Mantra, my voice is heard. That's big. That just set my whole spirit off. My voice is heard is the first thing I saw is the mantra for this. You've started speaking up for yourself like you never have before. That is going to be important. That's related to your solar plexus chakra as well. Okay. If you're new to chanting, you can start with first learning the tone Om and the sound for each chakra. At first, practice chanting on your own to gain a level of comfort. Experiment with different tones, noticing which ones come easily or feel challenging. Free yourself from worrying about how you sound. Allow your unique voice to resonate and express itself. When you're ready to go deeper and experience the sensation of chanting in a group, look for local singing, chanting, or kirtan events. Most yoga studios will include chanting as a part of the practice, typically at the beginning or the end of the class. You can also pioneer the effort within your community and gather some loved ones who are willing to chant with you. This activity is especially fun to try in an enclosed space that has a loud echo or outside surrounded by beautiful nature. What blocks, real or imagined, prevent you from chanting? What physical steps can you take to eliminate these blocks? Okay. The solar plexus chakra is Ram. R-A-M. Ram. Is the sound of it. Okay. So you can use YouTube to look up some chanting videos with the solar plexus energy. Start there. And then work your way through all of the 7 chakras. A different one every day. Start the solar plexus and then go to the root chakra, then the sacral chakra, then the solar plexus chakra, then the heart chakra, then the throat chakra, then the third eye chakra, then the crown chakra. They said do this every day. Pick one for the week. I heard, and see how you feel then and decide if that's something that you want to continue, because the energy of meditation is huge. They want you to expand your mind. You need to learn some new things, learn some new information, and they want you to use your ability to use sound therapy to be of assistance for you, to help you in getting your chakras clear and open. Your body is retaining weight because the energy has more room for pure flow. Okay? Has more room for pure flow. I'm hearing, but it's not something that you can pay someone else to do for you, though. This is something that only you can do. And that you have all the resources and tools you need right there on your laptop, your phone, whatever. You can look this stuff up, and it's for free right there on YouTube. And these are some of the spiritual things that you can do that benefit you. I heard you may not be able to get up and run a mile, but in your state of meditation, you can visualize yourself running 10. You can visualize yourself doing squats and crunches and push-ups and everything else. Your case is special and unique because of the physical challenges that you have. Expanding your mind, working on your chakras, and using meditation to benefit you is definitely part of it. The other thing is, look at the successes that you had. You wanted certain things to unfold in a certain way regarding your love life, and hey, celebrate that. You have a lot to be happy about right now. All right? So, I can't wait to have you message me and let me know how this video helped you. And yeah, if you're watching this and it wasn't for you, but yet and still you found something here that benefited you, I can't wait to read your comments too. So with all that being said and done, if you want a video about anything in the world that you want to talk about, go to my website. We'll make it happen. Maybe different, just like this. I've never read about this like this for somebody, but here we are. Yeah. So until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.